Till our Good morning.
Hey everybody. How's everybody doing today?
How y'all doing?
I am Vicky T. And I have Yanni B. Y'all, it's been morning. We already been doing our little thing before
I'm
the
Yanni
scenes.
B and the B stands for beauty. Good morning, everybody.
And welcome to Divas Den, Chicago, a true man production.
Yes, we are here. We are here.
We are here. We are excited to be here today.
100%.
100%. 100%. We got an exciting show for you today.
Y'all, everybody want to be outside this weekend, including us.
Everybody want to be outside.
So this is going to be a real cute, sweet show.
And we may behave. I don't know. But we got an exciting show. Divas Den focuses on what is going on in our communities.
Yes.
And the effect that it has on our community.
How you be doing that?
By promoting the 4 E's.
What's the 4 E's, girl?
Whew, if you don't know, now you gonna know.
Tell them so they can
educate.
Know. Why?
Because when you know better, you should do better.
I mean, they should.
You should really do better.
People don't, though.
To encourage.
That's why.
You can be and do anything that you set your mind to do.
Do it. All right. Hallelujah.
He thought we was at the end of our show.
He said it was time to go.
He was ready for us to
He was ready for us to go. He said it's Father's Day. He said he gotta go.
So, and to enhance.
Why?
Know your worth so that others can be worthy of you.
And if they don't know their worth or your worth, that they don't see it, let them go.
But you gotta know it yourself.
No, I'm saying you know it, and if others don't see it, and them people, you gotta let them go.
Let them go.
100%. Rather they family or not, let them go.
Ooh.
That was directed to a couple people. Let them go. Keep going.
The words of Yanni B.
100%.
And last but not least, to empower your listeners. Why?
Why, girl?
Baby, get out there and be great.
It's the baby for me.
Get out there and be great. Period. Because excellence awaits you. You've tried everything else. Why not try some excellence?
Why not? What can go wrong with it? You just really just thinking and knowing what you can do and where you're going. And so the sky's the limit. You say ain't no sky, ain't no limit. You know your worth. All those go into a full spectrum of you becoming
who you are designed to be.
That design.
Yes, because God designed us to be.
And when you walk into your path, into what you are supposed to, nothing can stop
you. Not the path that you think you should be going into, but the design path.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Path. I like it.
I felt it.
I felt that too.
Well, today is our discussion. Our topic.
That's a good topic.
It is.
You're the one be extra about it.
Juneteenth versus July 4th.
I don't think it should be a verse.
And how you going to celebrate it. Yeah, because a lot of y'all are into this Juneteenth day.
Come on, y'all. You should be too. Why? Because you want to celebrate when your ancestors were still picking cotton for July 4th. Y'all wasn't.
Well,
free?
according to this, if you read, we didn't. They were still picking cotton on this day.
So look, if you really know the background of Juneteenth,
we gonna get into all of that
because you already know.
I said what I said. We gonna
being black
is
a blessing, and yes, we were technically supposed to be free.
Of course,
but when the last people found out. That's when everybody got free, and that's why that day was so significant. Because we supposed to be free. July 4th doesn't matter to you because
none of these days really matter. As long as I wake up every day, that's the day that counts for me.
Y'all,
but anyway,
people, y'all celebrate.
Y'all
y'all do what y'all supposed to do. Because every other race, from Mexicans to the white, they go crazy on these days. And so I'm really happy,
I'm happy
that
too.
we got our day. Okay. But I'm gonna get into it with the tea because I just feel like everybody else got their reparations and we still don't. But we get festivals and a concert. That ain't enough for me. But keep going.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And on another note, to the dads out here, fathers. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Shout out to
I am not knocking any man down today. Good fathers, bad fathers, however you deem them to be. They're all dads. Don't hate on me about how you picked your baby daddy. That's all I'm going to say with that. So with that being said, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, sperm donors, whatever you want to call them. Happy Father's Day to them.
That's from Vicky T.
I encourage them all to go out, starting today, right now, go out and be the best that you can be today and tomorrow.
I'm going to be honest with you. If it was in them, they don't even got to tell them. But God bless them. For the ones that do be amazing fathers, shout out to y'all. For the ones that don't, y'all should have just let somebody swallow y'all or something like that. But we're here. Woo! Happy Father's Day.
Yes, because of a man, you are here.
God, keep going.
Get out, fathers, and enjoy your day today and tomorrow and every other day.
Period.
That's what our show is going to be about. And we do have in the BBO section today,
we got our very own
Charles M. Hughes Jr. Is it M?
He said, yeah,
the CEO of True Man Productions,
the one who makes us look all good and nice and do all these graphics for y'all. He he don't talk to us,
he be putting together some stuff.
Don't be a hater.
I'm never hating on him. I uplift the man to the utmost. I am his cheerleader. Where my pom-poms at?
I don't know if you're
go chew, go chew, go chew.
That was such a horrible cheer, but okay.
We're going to take a break. Y'all, it ain't nothing but love up in here, though, really. It's just really love up in here.
That's literally just how we are. But y'all, we'll be back. This is Divas Den. Stay locked.
Hi, I'm Vicky T.
And I'm Yanni being a beast sense of beauty.
And we are Divas Den Chicago. And today we're here to promote our 4 E's, which are
to educate.
Because when you know better, you should really do better.
You really should. And the second one is to encourage. Because why?
The sky is the limit. I mean, not even the limit. It's like infinity and beyond.
My girl thought she was just Buzz Lightyear. Okay. And the third, y'all, to enhance. Because why?
When you know your worth, hunty, others will be worthy of you.
Okay.
That last E.
That last one. The fourth and the final one is to empower. Why did she empower, Vicky T?
Because you can do and be anything that you set your mind to.
Anything. And look, how can they hear these 4 E's all the time?
By tuning in every third Saturday of the month. Facebook Live, 10 a.m.
Period. I think we forgot one more thing.
One more thing they need to do for us.
They need to what?
Feed your brain and get your mind right. We just did that.
Here you go.
Hey, we're back.
We are
And we're going
back.
into Divas Care, y'all, because y'all know the Divas care about y'all 100%. So let's get into it. You guys, we are back in today Divas Care conversations about something that is really plaguing the Black community, the African American community. It's probably plaguing every community, but we're talking about what we know about us, and that is dementia.
Dementia.
Dementia. How Black people say it, but
Yes.
dementia.
Yeah.
But y'all, we making jokes, but that is really a horrible disease that is really going into the community very, very strong. Mickey T, what you gotta say about it?
You know, have you ever just like thought about doing something like going to the store to get a specific item?
Mm-hmm.
You get to the store and
You forget.
Mm-hmm. You done got everything else but what you originally had
came to the store for.
Yeah. So, some people said that is an early sign of dementia, especially if you do it often. Now, dementia is a group of thinking and social symptoms that interfere with your daily function. It's a group of conditions characterized by impairment of at least two brain functions, such as memory loss and judgment. There's different types of dementia. Mm-hmm. Chronic, which is can last for years or be lifelong, and some require medical diagnosis. Mm-hmm. So, one that's really familiar is the Alzheimer's disease. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of different than dementia, but I'm not going to get into all that technical stuff. Okay. You can talk to your doctor about it. Yeah. Some of the symptoms: memory loss, communicating and finding words, getting lost while driving. That happens a lot to older people. Mm-hmm. They'll get in their car and start driving, then
walking, they just leave.
Walk in, leave out. Mm-hmm. Reasoning, problem solving, planning, organizing.
Going back to
confusing, yes, and disorientation. Those are some of the cognitive changes. Some of the psychological changes is their personality changes, mm-hmm. depression, anxiety, inappropriate behavior,
paranoia,
yes, agitation, and hallucinations. All of that.
I think it's I would say for me firsthand, I have seen a lot of people I know have dementia. Also right now, one of my aunties, she's older woman and everything, she's having dementia, and just seeing somebody that was always so independent and so strong, and for them not to be able to really just know what's going on and for themselves is really sad. I also have another cousin, she's not, and I want to say her early 50s, and she has dementia. And from a person that's going from every day being that person that's so strong and operable, and then being able to just see the decline and see a change, it's really heart-wrenching, So
what gets me is when you've known this person all your life, and then you go in front of them and they have no clue of who you are, or they're thinking that you are somebody else. That's like really heart-wrenching to me to go in front of a cousin or whoever, my aunt or whatever, and she's looking at me, but she doesn't know who I really am.
Exactly. So is there any ways to prevent it or strengthen the mind? Because I feel like everything,
there is no sure ways to prevent dementia, mm-hmm. but there are steps that you can take that might help, and that is keeping your mind active.
Yes.
Do some stimulation activities such as reading. A lot of people don't read anymore. I don't read. I just, if it's on Audible, I'll do it. I'll hit the auto button and have it read to me. Solving puzzles. I do puzzles sometimes. Playing word games. Memory training your mind to remember things. Also, coloring and keeping it inside the line.
It's a form of
Yes.
a young man. Yeah.
Be physical and socially active. Get outside. Hang out. Get some friends. Get some hobbies. Hang out with some friends. Do some exercises for at least 30, 40 minutes a day. Now, I don't know how true this is, but they're saying quit smoking. Some studies have shown that smoking in the middle age and beyond might increase your risk of dementia and blood vessels conditions. I ain't saying what they saying quit smoking because it doesn't say. But hey, if the other thing help your mind and memory, do you.
Do what's best for you.
Get enough vitamins. And we don't get enough vitamin D. People think because they're outside in the sun all the time, you still need some vitamin D. You need some vitamin C. And you just need to be more active. Yes, more active.
I agree.
Okay.
I think that was enough.
That's enough.
That was enough.
That's enough. Well, but you guys get the idea. And it's just
want to encourage and inform you and inform. Just let you know what's going on and to know that divas do care. If you are a person with dementia, or you have a family with dementia, or you just know somebody, or you and your family comes, it's in your family. These are just things that you could be aware about, could use for your own self.
Don't go Googling. Go to the doctor.
Yeah, go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
Not Google University. Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor. And the main thing to do is remember, take care of yourself.
Yes, do what's best for you. And remember that divas
do care.
And we'll be back, y'all. Thank you. Are we recording? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, y'all talking to you. Y'all, it's your girl, Yanni B, and the B stands for beauty. Y'all already know it's popping high. The tea is really piping high. So I hope that y'all sipping it slow, because y'all already know your favorite rich auntie gonna always get y'all together what's going on in these streets. From celebrity tea to the world, I got you covered. So I want y'all, yes, you, come be with me every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. And we're going to get you right what's going on in this world. And we're going to let y'all know. Always sip it slow, because it's always going to burn your tongue. This celebrity tea is hot. Y'all can catch it on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. So y'all already know, Yanni B and the B stands for beauty. It's going to never steer you wrong. So I'll see y'all every Saturday. And we're back. I know if y'all see me with these boxes on here, I'm trying to make me a phone stand because I forgot my phone stand at home. So bear with me. Okay. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Facebook, y'all. Y'all already know what's going on. This is Yanni B and the B Stands for Beauty. Y'all know what we're here for and why we are here. We are here for this celebrity tea, and it's popping hot. So I hope that y'all sip it slow, because we got a lot to get through real quick. So y'all, first, we're going to talk about everybody that's in cases, what's going on. So y'all already know I love me some Boosie. Boosie bad. Y'all know he's from Louisiana. Boosie was on probation already, and he has just got picked up by the feds for a gun case. They saw a gun that he had on Instagram, and he was just talking about becoming an attorney, a lawyer. He want to, really get into the legal action. So we're gonna pray for him. You feel me? I'm gonna just say this: rather he shouldn't have a gun. It is dangerous in this world, but Boosie, gotta be smarter than that. So prayers out for him. Also, speaking of criminals and all of that, Trump was arrested on 37 counts of felony charges. Of course, that he pled not guilty, but we know what we know. And like he says about all these other criminals in the world, you need to treat him the exact same way. So we shall see what's going to happen with that. Also, speaking of jail and gang members and all that stuff, Casanova, he is a rapper. I don't know, y'all reported that he went to jail a while ago, but he is basically saying, it's really inhumane in the Jersey prison system, and he has to fight for his life every single day. So y'all keep prayers up for him, because you already got to go through so much, you feel me, while you losing yourself in jail, and then to have to fight every day. It's just, we're going to pray for him, y'all, because nobody want to live like that. Also, speaking of fighting, my boy Money Mayweather, he had a big old fight. It was on Zeus. Y'all know Zeus going to give us the ratchet, the all that we need to see, and they did over that. So his fight didn't even end. They actually got into a fight in the ring before the fight can even finish. And it just went from there. Then in the backstage, Jocelyn Hernandez, she from Love and Hip Hop, she fought another girl named Big Lexi, and she ended up going to jail. So it was a lot going on in that fight. So y'all, we came there for a fight to see one of the best to do it, and y'all was just real too much up in there. So maybe we'll see another fight with Floyd. Hopefully, who knows? But also, he brought out his grandson KJ, which is his daughter Yaya, and NBA YoungBoy son. So nobody has ever seen his face. So that was really cool, I guess. So shout out to him making his grandson his prodigy. Also, we talking about the gun case with Boosie. We kind of talk about Jay Morant. Jay Morant is the young man who is still in the league. Y'all already know he was suspended once for showing a gun, and so it happened again. So I'm thankful that they didn't put him out of the league in whole, but he is suspended for 25 games. And I really think that he has learned his lesson. He made a really deep and amazing apology to his fans, to the commissioner. He thanked his brands for still endorsing him, and he said he's gonna do better for himself, his family, his supporters, the young people that look up for him, and Nike is still supporting him too. So I mean, we gotta give people grace. People make up mistakes. We can't say, well, he did it once, he did it twice. You don't know what you never did in that situation either. So as long as he is continuing to build, we're not going to tear that man down. So God bless him. Also, speaking of sports, y'all want to put up prayers for Deion Sanders. Y'all already know how I feel about, he not Edge State no more, but Deion is an amazing black man, and he does well in football. He is having to get his foot amputated. I reported a while ago that he had to get some toes amputated amongst blood clots. So I don't know. I don't think it's getting any better. So hopefully he finds the time to put himself first and his health first, so he can be here a very, very long time. So we're gonna put our prayers for him. Also, speaking of surgery, I want to give my prayers and condolences to Jackie O family, DC Young Fly. She was the mother of his 3 children. She was also a business mogul, a Wild 'N Out girl, and it was really sad. She passed away during a mommy makeover. And the plastic surgeon basically just made a statement. And to me, it was a BS statement, because he didn't take responsibility of her death. He just said that he practices the best medicine, and he is still going to practice and be this great surgeon. He wasn't a great surgeon because my sister didn't make it. So you guys keep her family, keep her babies, keep DC and them in prayer, because that's a hard pill to lose your significant other. You feel me? So, and all her friends too, that didn't have the chance to say goodbye, or didn't think, that would have happened to her. So that's, y'all, these surgeries. I know we all want to be perfect, but sometimes it ain't even worth it. Y'all might as well just go in the gym and get to it because your life is so much more. And you see the people who doing this stuff don't care about it. If you lose your life, they just want to take money. So yeah. Speaking into more people, we are saying goodbye to Ray Lewis. He was an amazing. Was he a football player? Yeah, Ray Lewis. His son of 28, Ray Lewis Jr., has passed away. The circumstances of his death is unknown, but we're gonna keep them family in our prayers too because just a lot going on. These are uncertain times, y'all. Love on your people, love on yourself. Do what makes you happy because tomorrow is not promised at all. Speaking of not promised, the people is outside. The people is outside this weekend, this month. Y'all, this is Pride Month, so shout out to all my LGBTQ ABCDEFG people. Y'all already know I love y'all deep. But an activist, a trans activist, her name is Rosa. Can't say her last name forever, but Rosa, she was invited to the White House. They had a LGBT pride event, and my girl showed her titties on the White House line. And my girl is now banned from any future White House events. I don't know exactly. She said she was just trying to show all because I don't know, but I feel like you had the wrong idea at the wrong time and they just wasn't for it. So my girl made an apology, but I don't think that's gonna kind of come back. You kind of did that like on a bad place. But shout out to the Pride. Shout out to all y'all. Happy Pride Month for all of that. Also, speaking of Biden, they did a lot in these. I don't know what days they be doing all this stuff because the same time, I guess weekend he had the Pride Festival. He did a Juneteenth festival and there was a whole concert and had Legacy and had different people in the HBCU marching bands. Don't get me wrong, that was cute and all and everything, but Joe. Find us some money like you found these immigrants and all these other people. Black people, we need our reparations. Okay, all that. Y'all want our food, y'all want all the pot, y'all want all that. Give us the reparations, baby. We the only people ain't never got it. But that's neither here or there. But shout out to those amazing people that show what Black excellence does because that's all we are, is literally Black excellence. And he might have been on some little things, y'all. Y'all know how we all love concerts. Speaking of concerts, this is a real big concert weekend everywhere in the world. But we ended junk fees because he said from Live Nation to SeatGeek to Ticketmaster, after you get your tickets, they say is this price. Then you go and you see all these fees. You like, dang, that just went up a whole $100. He is getting rid of that. So they are really getting it fine. So hopefully we should really see that come into effect. Also, people is really, really breaking up out in this world. It's some real beef going on in this world. Let's talk about the Anita Baker and Babyface beef real quick. That was not a beef I definitely saw on my radar. Basically, long story short, I guess Anita Baker didn't let Babyface come out one day because it's her tour. She said, I can do what I want to do. And Babyface, people was not feeling that. And they went on social media and they went after Auntie Anita. And Auntie Anita said, well, you know what? He's off my tour. Bye-bye. No. I'm going to continue my tour, but y'all not going to bully me. Even though that's probably going to make his trollers go even harder on her, she's took him off the tour. But, Babyface said, he got much love for Anita and wished her the best on her tour. I wasn't ready for that type of tea. That made me cough too. It was a lot, it was a lot. Also, speaking of people separated. Michael Jordan has been a long-standing. He had a big majority of the states of the Charlotte Hornets, whatever. Yeah, Charlotte Hornets. But he has sold majority of his stuff, and y'all know who has become one of the big owners of it. J. Cole. Y'all know J. Cole is a big basketball enthusiast. He is an amazing rapper, so I can really see it. I'm really happy Black people is coming to owners. You feel me, at the table fully because we need that. We need that. Also, speaking of, my girl Megan Good is with Jonathan Reynolds. Y'all know Jonathan Reynolds is the guy who is, she is. He is the guy who played in The Last Creed with Michael B. Jordan, and they are dating. Y'all know Amir Pointy is going through about these sexual allegations. I don't believe it. He ain't So my girl is standing with him. But y'all know what though? You never know what you missed till it's gone, because Megan ex good Divine, that man, y'all know what I'm talking about, the pastor. The pastor. Yeah. He basically said he cried himself to sleep, Mr. Megan. Well, you should have tried hard to keep my girl. Didn't the guy say you shouldn't let no good woman go? Now you're feeling it. Megan, keep being Miss Good, period. Also, Summer Walker and Love Meech from BMF is dating, but it's real life messy with that, because every other week we see another girl with a BMF chain on. So I'm real lost. Summer, we was healing, we was over it. Don't go back into that, because that's not giving what it's giving, baby. Okay, you don't need that. You don't need that drama. Also, speaking of people that's breaking up, Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes, my girl basically broke up with her boo. His name what? That dark skin man, he's like African man. I might be kind of butcher that man's name. But Nene said she's always been the caregiver. I've always been the one that's been there for people. She said she ready for her soft air. She ready for people to just love on her and take care of her. And Nene, you absolutely deserve it, boo, okay? Because your husband just had passed away. Your son was all sick. Girl, it's time for you to focus on you and do you. So if y'all not shaking the bag for Miss Leaks and go do what she's supposed to do, don't go into her DMs. Period. And she my blonde sister. So y'all know blondes definitely have more and more and more fun. From the love breakup, let's get into Suki with the good coochie and YK Osiris. Yes, that's really her name. YK Osiris, he made like one good hit, then he was popping for a minute, then he owed a lot of people money. But long story short, he did something real corny. Regardless of the fact of anybody's verses or what they say on their music, does not mean that you should be able to assault them in public. They was doing an interview or something like that, and he basically tried to force him to kiss her 2 times. Now, sir, he didn't apologize. He took back the apology, but don't be doing that. That was you be doing like little cornball stuff and everything, and we be rooting for you. And then you do dumb stuff, you feel me? Just I don't give like if she was walking down the street butt naked, that don't give you the right to touch her. Period. And as I'm running down everything, we want to say I'm happy that finally America's grand jury did something right. The death penalty was for Daniel Perry. He's the ex-Marine that choked the young man out on the subway. Rather that man was going crazy or not, and you tried to calm him down, and the people that actually was holding him down too, they need to go to jail too. You're not God, and you should never killed that man. And that man died on the subway in his hands. So you definitely deserve the death penalty. I want to say shout out to Shannon Sharp. He ended his long running show Disputed. And wherever Uncle Sharp go, we're gonna follow you because he did an amazing job. And this is for all my aunties, my all my older listeners and my lovers. I gotta report to y'all that Pat Sajak, A Wheel of Fortune, is retiring, y'all. I know, y'all know that was my grandma's show. That's all our grandma's shows and everything. You know, he retiring, and you know we're gonna give him a lot of love. We don't know where the show gonna go, but I just wanted to report that because that was real heart-wrenching to me. And that was Johnny B with the T, and I hope that y'all sit the slow because it was piping hot. Yeah, y'all have a good day. Happy Juneteenth. Remember that we Black 365 and we're definitely magic. Y'all have a good day. Are we recording? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Y'all, it's your girl, Yanni B in the B stands for beauty. Y'all already know. It's popping hot. The tea is really piping hot. So I hope that y'all sipping this up. Because y'all already know your favorite rich auntie gonna always get y'all together what's going on in these streets. From celebrity tea to the world, I got you covered. So I want y'all, yes you, come be with me every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. And we're gonna get you right what's going on in this world. And we're gonna let y'all know. Always sip it slow because it's always going to burn your tongue. This celebrity tea is hot. Y'all can catch it on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. So y'all already know Yanni B in the B stands for beauty. It's going to never steer you wrong. So I'll see y'all every Saturday. And we're back. We're back. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope that y'all like the tea.
The tea was pretty good. It was real hot. You were on today.
Thank you.
Today. It related to a whole bunch of us. It wasn't just, we ain't gonna say. But you did real good with the tea. It was hot.
Yeah, I hope that
y'all. So y'all, we about to just jump into this Juneteenth segment of our show. We're not gonna spend too much time on it.
We told y'all we're trying to go outside.
We already did Father's Day. Come on now, get it together.
Get it together. We on Juneteenth. Oh, did you see that video of the lady?
But anyway, Juneteenth marks our country's second Independence Day. Although it has long celebrated in African American community, this monumental event remains largely unknown to most Americans. I mean, when did you learn about Juneteenth?
Oh, I've been knew about Juneteenth.
Like what year? Did they teach it to you in school?
Yeah, in college they did.
In school. I'm talking about like in school.
Black college.
Of course,
Black college. But I'm
100%.
talking about, did you know about it when you were younger?
Oh no.
Okay.
But of course, because they erased our history.
So when did you heard about it in college, in your college years?
Yeah.
When did you really know about it? Like, did you study?
Yeah, I did my research on it, and I would say I went to college in 2015. I was in like 2016, 2017. I knew about it, but then like we really started celebrating it as a people in the whole. I would probably say about like 2019, 2020.
Okay. So it's kind of like a relatively
new thing,
thing.
I feel like it's always been there, but have
you didn't know.
You gotta spread the word.
Black people open up some books. Isn't it some books? Okay, Black people read, open up some books. And you'll be amazed at what you done missed.
100%. Long story short, Juneteenth, the slaves, African Americans, we was free. We was 100% free already. But of course, in the South, where they didn't want, that's where the whole war and everything came from and everything, because they didn't want slavery to end.
Right, why give up free labor?
Free labor, like, you feel me? Like, what y'all mean? You feel me? Like, they didn't want that. You feel me? So when the soldiers came back, and it was like, y'all still picking cotton. What's going on?
Right.
Like,
it was June 19,
1865.
1865.
And they like, y'all still picking cotton. Like, what's going on? Y'all free. And they was like, what you mean we free? And there was nothing that their slave owners, because they been knew what was going on. And they was finally free. And that was the last slaves, I want to say, that was truly, they taught about it. And so that was fully when everybody was free. That's why it's such a big thing. I would say really quickly, when you say June, like versus 4th of July, of course, you feel me. I'm gonna go real back. No, what's your name? Kunta. No, what's your name? At the end of the day, he said no, his name was what? It's Toby. So, of course, we have been preconditioned, to think that we are white and we're supposed to do everything the white man says. So on 4th of July, they were free. That's when the United States, but
United States were free.
United States, but not as a whole, because we weren't even thought of as people. We were thought as less than. We were thought as their slaves, as the bottom feeders, but they couldn't do anything without us. So who really needed who? But anyway, 4th of July is not for us because, like I said, our ancestors was still probably working to get and beaten. They probably was making their fun. Oh yeah, we're free. Let's beat the slaves. Yeah.
But July 4th is about independence on a national level.
Yeah, because the national level is the white standard.
Right. It is
the white standard.
It is what it is. But how long have we been celebrating that day?
Well, you know what?
What I want for the Black community to do is do something positive to make this Juneteenth like the best Juneteenth ever. And then from then move forward. How about Juneteenth 619? How about celebrate 619 Black businesses? How about
we do this next year?
What about 1865? How about 1,865 people apply for their LLC?
Okay,
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so and I 100% think that's amazing. So I feel like Divas then should start that for next year.
Not just go out into the park and play
go to
cards and barbecue.
No, let's really make an impact.
Let's turn this day into something more than historical.
Yes.
Let's
let them know that we still here.
How about Monday?
Being black is a
no
blessing.
shooting. How about nobody died this June 19th from black gun violence?
I know
that's
right.
what we should be doing.
Amen. And look, I 100% agree with you because being black is a blessing.
Yes.
So y'all, we're gonna tell y'all some
magical.
of these 100%. I'm gonna give y'all some of these Juneteenth activities, and y'all know what y'all need to do. So they got the Hyde Park Summerfest going on this weekend. We got Lauren Hill. She's at the Ravinia tonight. We got Real Men Cook. They are having next tomorrow. We got the Bronzeville Juneteenth celebration. That's June 17th. We got the Juneteenth Black Bar Crawl. That's the 17th. We have the Beverly / Market Park Juneteenth Family Fest. That's the 17th. We have the Juneteenth West Fest. That's for the 290 people.
All right.
We got to keep going. That 290. 17th and 18th. Hyde Park Juneteenth Fest. June 18th. The Juneteenth Village Fest. The 18th. Juneteenth Barbecue at the Sabo. That'd be lit.
How about
the 19th?
To make
and the last
short,
one, the Juneteenth Block Party, is on the 19th. So this whole weekend.
Check out your local communities. And see what is going on in your communities.
Dan will be posting all of that too.
Yes.
For y'all.
All right. So we're gonna go to the BBO.
That BBO, because he said as far as that he gotta go.
Y'all. The BBO has got to go. So we'll be right back with our BBO.
Yes. Yeah. Hey. We got my purses and stuff.
We was looking for some money. We thought y'all had sent us some
money. We thought y'all had sent us some money, okay?
So we got our BBO for today, which is none other than Charles Hughes.
Period.
CEO of True Man Production.
Let's go. Don't play with him. So, Mr. Hughes.
Yep.
You want to call you Chew Man? You want to call us Mr. Hughes?
Chew is good.
Chew is good. Okay.
Because he loved to chew. He's a hungry little something. Pancakes is his specialty.
That's right. You gotta tell them. They know you better ask somebody.
So y'all, if you do not know, we always say this is a True Man production. This is the amazing, phenomenal Mr. True Man himself.
Thank you.
Chew does everything.
Chew,
y'all
just tell
see.
us what
you tell us what you do.
So we do videos, we stream live podcasts for anyone. We can take your live podcast and break it down audio, so you can put an audio podcast together, so you can kill two birds with one stone. We've opened up a new venture now where we'll be streaming this year. Anybody that has a wedding, we're streaming your wedding for you. If you have a funeral, we'll stream the funeral for you.
Y'all even streaming funerals?
No, that stream funerals not that.
For real?
Yes, for people that can't make it.
And just so people know, if you happen to have one of your loved ones that was in the gangs and stuff, and they trying to close down the funeral, well, we can stream the funeral at a different time. So if the funeral is at 10 o'clock and they just only want private people at 10 o'clock at the place for the funeral, then we can stream it at 12. We can have it broadcast to 12 to keep from people being shot at the funeral or anything like that. So we're doing that. So we're working on a lot of streaming conferences, events.
You also do commercials and everything too, right?
Yeah,
all that. So how did you get into this? And when did you get into this?
Vicky. That's real. I was doing an audio version for my mom for conferences, but the Divas Den was doing You guys were doing iHeartRadio at the time.
Yeah, we were doing iHeartRadio. Shout outs to iHeartRadio and shout outs to Mr. Earl, the other Winfrey.
Yes.
He did teach us a lot, and then we
Yes,
really
he
do
did.
appreciate. You have to appreciate your foundations.
Yes.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
learned a lot from him. I went there a couple times. Yeah.
You just have to give shout outs and give honor due to where honor is really due.
Remember
Thank you, Earl.
When he was at the small spot, then he went to the big
spot.
Yeah. But they was using their phones to put it on Facebook. I was like, that's ugly. Because you could do so much.
Yeah.
So I did some research and found out there was software out there that I can get to help. And I was like, hey, Vicky, let's do this.
And now we here. You guys, also anybody that always come to me, because y'all come to me a lot. I want a podcast. I want this. I want that.
How can they do
it's
that?
It's at the bottom. It's right there.
Right
numbers
there.
Up.
If y'all want a
Text
podcast, y'all need anything
Text me or
done.
email me.
This is the man right here. I'm waiting for my schedule event for my thing too. Can I get on your calendar, Mr. Busy True?
I got you this week. You know what?
What?
We might make that a Juneteenth thing.
What's up? Let's go. You guys, we just want to say we want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for dealing with us. Thank you because we are alive. Thank you for just seeing that vision of where divas can. We are alive.
He's alive too.
We're not talking about that. It's not about him. It's not about you. It's about him.
This is about him. Okay.
And,
yes, he know I appreciate him.
And we love you deep. And y'all, come get some business.
Get
y'all,
some business.
We black owned. This gonna be one of the number one networks. Y'all don't even know it. We speak to existence. Okay, so True. Yeah, any last words for the people out here?
Just be safe out there. There's a lot of things we can do production wise and everything, but it don't mean nothing if we acting the fool. Here. And support one another.
Okay.
And yeah, we thank you for your time. Hit them up if you want to do a show. Hit them up if you got questions.
You feel me?
Even if you just want to talk to them, hit them up. Hit them up.
Yeah. Y'all. Okay, yes. Okay. Y'all look. And he's still working for us.
He's still working. Yeah. So let's end this show.
On a good note.
Let's our inspiration for today is "Speak to My Heart" by Donnie McClurkin.
I love that song. We sung this song when I was.
You went to the performing arts school?
Yeah.
Weird.
You're hilarious.
No, I'm for real.
Yeah, from 4th to 6th grade, I went to performing arts school.
I thought it was just an act. You've been performing for a long time. Get out, shut the front.
Yeah, I play instruments too.
Cut your legs off and call you shorty. Get out of here.
I play instruments too. I used to play all percussion instruments, piano, and the acoustic guitar. And read music. Classically trained.
What happened?
I stopped in college.
Stop it. See, stop doing that type of stuff.
Well, I did it for so long.
Multi-gifted.
I can still
do you know what you can have a center for? Speak to a Lord. Do you know with the directions from the Lord we can't go wrong? I'm learning, and it's a constant learning experiment. Because most of the times we want things to go our way when we want it to go. Yep, God is not on our same timeline. And this is what you have to do. You have to sit in silence and just because you're really lost. And I know what to do. You cannot move without God.
You can't. You never go on your own. But look. Can I say something else?
But if you do go on your own, he will come back and save you.
He definitely will. But you know what I want to say though? When I want to say what I get from this right now, from what I'm going through, from what I got going through, that just killed me. What I'm going through and speak to your heart and everything, just listen to when God shows you things and when he teaches you things and try to show you people for who they are, and when let him speak to your heart for not even let you go out your character, for not even let you even react.
So basically, you're saying could not only speak to me, but condition me.
Yes,
because a lot of times your troubles are not going to go away until you learn how to deal. Everything is a test.
Definitely a test.
And then there's another test. And then you graduate. So
and when he speaks to your heart, and because some things and people, when they so even nasty to you and they dirty to you and you don't deserve and you don't do nothing but try to be a good person, it's not about them. It's about you and how you deal with that situation. And when God speaks to your heart and you know who you are,
so that means you have to prepare yourself to be spoken to.
Yes.
You got to clean up the inside so that you can hear. Because there's a lot of noise in this world. When I mean by noise, I'm talking about supernatural noises. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of distraction. And sometimes you can't afford to be distracted.
And that's nothing but a distraction, trying to get you off your toes, to discourage you, to say that you're not this, and where you going is not that. But the devil is a lie. You're going to go everywhere that you need to go, and God is speaking to your heart.
Take note. God is going to speak to you first about you before he speaks to somebody else about you.
And even when, and look, and this also, too, this kind of pivot until I'm going to end it on this one. This one, I got to end it. When you are
lean on this, don't you?
100%.
Because I see you. You lean in on that.
When you are growing and you have literally something great in your life, people try to bring you down. And when I say the old you and the access of the people and the issues that they don't know, the new you. And that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. Because that just means that they're upset because they can't reach the new you. And so you keep on the right path and listening to God and that spirit, you're going to get where you're supposed to be. Because the wicked people, God going to deal with them. And you just keep being amazing.
God is the judge of all. And he will deal with everyone accordingly. Wicked or not wicked. Nobody will pass through judgment without being judged by the one upstairs. And that's the only thing that matters.
And that's the end of
judgment.
And that's
you all have a great Saturday, great Father's Day, great Juneteenth.
Yeah, I want y'all to be black.
And remember, guys, do something positive on this day.
Yes, remember
that.
Let's
make some more history.
Put the guns down, y'all. Don't kill these babies. Do not kill y'all.
And keep the guns away from these little kids.
Cause y'all, fireworks is one thing. We don't need to hear gunshots. Y'all have a good weekend. Woo, we out.
That's cute. I love that.
Yes.
Girl, it's just a picture of a black man.
Chubby found the pictures.